Hello everybody, Matt here. I'm going to be giving you a demonstration on how to set up Jim Brown's high probability scripts in your TradingView charts so that you can use TradingView instead of MT4 or MT5 if you'd like to. And I'm going to walk you through how to do that. If you have any questions at the end of this video, just reply to me or send me a message at familymantrading@gmail.com and I will answer you as soon as I can. Let's keep this as short as possible. We'll dive right into it. The first thing you need to do is load up a currency, and you can do that just by typing whatever currency you want over here. So I'll use the Aussie dollar, and I'm going to use my brokerage just because I'm familiar with it, which is Awanda. We're on the daily chart. I've already got my colors set up, so I don't need to change anything like that. So now I need to save my chart. Up here, if you click this drop down, you can rename your chart anything that you want it to be. I've just named this one favorite chart. You can type in whatever you want and hit save. As long as you see the cloud with a check mark, your chart's been saved, and anytime you make updates or edits or add indicators or change the colors to your chart, it will save it, so you don't have to redo that every time you load your TradingView.com platform. Okay, let's get this out of the way here. You've received the script from Jim Brown, and you're going to receive three files. That's going to be the QMP filter indicator, which is the dots on your price chart, the MACD Platinum, which will be an indicator below your price chart, and the QQE indicator, which if you want to have that on your screen will be below the MACD Platinum. When you get the script, it's going to look something like this. You're going to get it in plain text, and the reason I've done this is because it's too difficult using TradingView.com's publish system to get the script to the right people who deserve it and not let just anybody have it. So you guys have received it. It should be just given to you, and that's how we're going to treat it. So I do keyboard shortcuts. I don't know how you guys want to do it, but when I get this file, what we're going to do is copy all of this text and we're going to paste it into TradingView. So I'm using Windows on a PC. If you're using a Mac or other operating system, your keyboard shortcuts might be different. So you're going to want to use menu items here, like select all. But either way, I'm going to show you how I do this. It's important in these scripts because they're code. You need to get every single letter. You don't want to miss a single line or a single letter. So what we'll do here is Control A, and that highlights all of the text. Okay, holding Control and hit C, we'll copy it to my clipboard. Once you've copied the text, you're good to go. We just need to put it in our editor now. So I'm going to get this out of the way. Back on TradingView, you're going to see a tab on the bottom called Pine Editor. You want to click that and open it up. Over here you see New. You want to click New and do Blank Indicator Script. Do not do Strategy Script or it will not work. It needs to be the Blank Indicator Script. All you have to do here is get rid of all of this text. Just delete it. It should be blank, just like this. Now we've copied the text from the script that you got from Jim Brown. We're ready to paste it into this Pine editor. All you need to do is hit Control V if you're using PC, and it pastes all of the text in there. If you're not using a PC or Windows, then you can right click and you can find your paste command from your computer, whichever it is, and you can paste it in there. Now we can see a whole bunch of letters and colors and different symbols. That's the code. It should be in there and everything should be pasted in there correctly. Here's the important part. Once everything's pasted, just like saving your chart, you need to save the script. You'll see that it's untitled right now. The study or the script language shows that it's the QMP filter indicator. So what I do is save it just as that. So we'll do save as, and just save it as whatever you want. I've already got it saved in here, so I'm going to add just the last word to be extra because I don't want it to save over the indicator I've already saved. This is just like saving any file. So QMP filter indicator extra, save. Takes a second and now you can see that it's named it the QMP filter indicator extra. Okay. Now what we want to do is add that QMP filter to our price chart. Since you saved it in the Pine editor down here, it now becomes one of your scripts in your indicators list. To access your indicators, we're going to come up here to the top and open the indicators menu. Down here in My Scripts, these will be all of the scripts that we add and save in the Pine editor. So over here you're going to see QMP filter indicator extra. Click it once and it adds it to the chart. Then just close that out. So now you'll see that the script has added the price action chart, which is the QMP filter indicator. In TradingView, you see some extra dots and some decimals that you may not see in MT4. but Jim and I have worked pretty closely to make sure that these indicators match up just as close as possible. You have to remember some differences are the broker will relay different data, and TradingView also sends different data than MT4. So where his screen may give you a red dot on this candle, on yours it might be 1 or 2 before it. So just keep that in mind. The data is slightly different sometimes. Not very often, but occasionally. Overall, they're generally very accurate. Okay, so the QMP filter is attached. Everything's good to go. Next, we want to see our MACD Platinum filter. We're going to take the exact same process. Come into Pine Editor. Get rid of all this text by doing a new indicator script. And get rid of all this to prepare for the next script. I'm going to load the next script up for you so you can see it. It's going to look just like the QMP filter. You're going to get a text file. It'll be titled the MACD Platinum. I don't know if the date will be the same because these are the revisions, just to make sure they're up to date. Nonetheless, you're going to do exactly the same process. So we're going to highlight all the text. With PC, it's Control A, Control C to copy, and we're ready to go. I'll get that out of the way, come back into our Pine Editor, and we're going to paste it. You can do Control V, or you can right click and hit paste. Okay, we've got the MACD Platinum in here. Just like the QMP filter, we need to save this. We don't want to save it as the same thing we just did the QMP filter. So again, I'm going to add the word extra because I already have a MACD Platinum file. So this will tell me this is the extra one. Hit save, it'll take a moment, and you'll notice that it saves your indicator. Take the exact same steps. We've already got the QMP filter. We want to access our indicators, which we just saved. So we go to the indicators menu, under My Scripts, and we're going to find MACD Platinum. Whatever you named it, I named it the MACD Platinum Extra. Clicking that will add it. The code itself automatically separates the two indicators, so MACD Platinum will come on the bottom. It might come up on the top. If it does that, all you have to do is change by clicking this arrow, and it'll move it up and down. But it should put it on the bottom. Okay, a little hint about TradingView. When you pay for their account, you get added indicators. I don't know what subscription you have, so I don't know how many indicators you're allowed to have, but I do know that the basic one should allow you to have 2 indicators. So the QMP filter and the MACD Platinum take up 2 indicators. If you tried to add more, you're probably going to get an error or something that says you can't add any more indicators. I don't know whose these are, but I'll just add them randomly. I have a paid subscription, and so I might be able to add 3 or more. Yours might only be able to add 2, maybe 3. I say that because we're going to also add the QQE indicator now in the same way that we added the first 2. If for some reason you can't add the third one, either you may not have the paid subscription, you're using the free version, or you might just have some other issue. If you only have the free version, email me and I'll send you the third indicator. Let's add the QQE. Same process. Select it all and copy. Open up Pine Editor. New indicator script. Get rid of the text. And paste the QQE. Here it is. Now we need to save it. We'll save it as extra. And it'll save. Go back into our indicators list and add the QQE extra, or whatever you named it. Now you've got all the indicators on there, and you can see that it looks just like Jim Brown's on the MT4. There you go. You don't have to have the QQE if you don't want, just like the MT4 version. The symbols on the price chart will work just the same without it loaded. It's all coded into here to act just normally. So if you have any questions, email right here and I'll get back to you. I wish you good luck, and we'll talk with you soon.